Hi, I'm Chip Rome with your Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, and you are watching In the Know. Today we're at the YMCA of Laurel Highlands in Mount Pleasant, and joining me is Natalie Kohuth. Hello, Natalie.
Hi, Chip.
Natalie, what's your role here at the YMCA?
I am the director of spirit dance and gymnastics, and I also host some of our summer camps over the summer months.
Now, you said some of your summer camps. You got a lot of summer camps.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about those summer camps and find out what's happening here at the Y, some of the things that they have going on, and what's coming up first here at the Y, Natalie?
The first thing I have in June is actually our science camp, and that's one of my favorite. I have a biology degree, and I love anatomy and physiology, so part of the thing that we work on for the camp is an anatomy and physiology lab. We also work on some health sciences and nutrition.
And what are the ages for that camp?
We have 3 different sections. The first one is for ages 3 to 5, the second one is for ages 6 to 8, and the last one is for ages 9 to 12.
And this is coming back for the second year, and it was
Yeah.
very popular last year. I
Yeah,
think
it
you
was
said.
completely booked last year.
Yeah, that's wonderful. When you say completely booked, about how many students can you take?
Depending on the age group, it's 6 for the youngest age group, and then it goes up to 8 as we get older.
Okay, great. And what were the dates for that again?
The one for the science camp is Monday, June 12th through Thursday, June 15th. And one nice change that we made this year, since they were so popular, was to add an extra day. Last year they were 3-day camps, and this year they're 4-day.
Okay. And where will that happen here at the Y?
Typically, if the weather is good, we'll have it right outside at the pavilion.
Okay, that's great. Hopefully it's a day like today.
Yeah.
That would be great. And what is the cost for that camp?
For our youngest ones, for members, it's $26, and for non-members, it's $34. And then for ages 6 to 8 and 9 to 12, its members are $45 and non-members are $60.
Excellent. What's next on your list of camps?
The next one is one of my favorites. It's our Princess Camp, and that's for ages 3 to 6. I actually have 2 sections of that. One's in June and one's in July. And I'm actually probably adding another section, a third one, because we are completely full on that, and our wait list will probably cover a third section.
Wow, that's great. And what happens at Princess Camp?
It's a dance-based camp, and so we do a little bit of princess etiquette. The kids get to learn how to stand nicely with their proper posture, and then we also learn a princess theme routine.
Okay.
And at the end of the camp, they get a special surprise from a nice guest, and we have a tea party.
That sounds like fun. And that is held outside too, or some of that
We
inside?
typically do that one back in the dance studio.
Okay, so that's inside the building. Excellent. What's next on the agenda?
Next one we have is actually our company intensive, and that's a workshop that's a week long. The 4 days, Monday through Thursday, and that's for anyone who's a prospective member of our company team. That's our competitive spirit dance and gymnastics team.
Okay, and that prepares them for that team?
It does. It's actually a really great workshop geared towards the audition itself and making sure that they know the choreography for auditions, as well as giving them an inside scoop on the wow factor, which is part of the audition score.
They've only hit on a few, but how do you register? What's the easiest way to register for all these camps?
The easiest way to register is to go online to the website. If they already have an account made and they've done things with us before, it's really easy. And if they haven't, all they have to do is fill in a little bit of information and they can get started.
And the website for the Y?
YMCALH.org.
Okay, excellent. And you have a Facebook page too?
Yes, we do.
And how is it the YMCA of Laurel Highlands?
Yes.
Okay, so you'll find all this information on there. I know you've been posting stuff regularly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's next on the calendar?
After that, we have volleyball camp, and I'll have 2 segments in a row, and they have about a week break in between them for the 4th of July.
Okay. For volleyball, I imagine that's outside.
We actually do it in the gym inside.
Oh, okay.
And the nice thing about it, it is for ages 9 to 13, and that's typically when they're going into the sport. So we'll take people that are completely beginners who have never played a day of volleyball in their life, or kids who are looking for a little bit more rigorous training for it.
Okay, and what's up next?
Well, right after
A
that,
new
we're
page.
into July.
There we go. So we have June.
Yep. Right after that, we actually get into one of the workshops that I have for dance. It's our advanced leaps, jumps, and turns.
Okay. And what happens there?
So for my students that are 10 and plus, I'll take them in and we'll work on Alisacone, Fouette turns, switch leaps, firebirds, and other advanced turns and leaps.
Okay, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Ages for that?
10 and up.
10 and up. Okay, excellent.
The next one we have is actually a dance camp.
Okay.
And that one is for ages 5 to 7, and then I have 8 to 11, and then 12 plus.
Now, what's the cost of the dance camp?
The dance camp for the 5 to 7 and 8 to 11 is $26 for members and $34 for non-members. And for 12 and up, it's $30 for members and $40 for non-members.
Okay, now you're mentioning members, so to be a member of the Y, there's an advantage to that.
There definitely is.
Yeah, and you had mentioned to me before we started recording this, if a family doesn't join, there's actually a youth. You want to talk a little bit about the youth membership?
Yeah, the youth membership is a really great advantage for the kids in the area. If the whole family doesn't want to join for the family membership, a youth membership is $15.50 a month.
Okay.
And for each camp or class that they typically register for, there's about an $8 decrease in the cost. So even if they were in two things for a month, automatically that would make it worth their time. And then they would also have the ability to go into the YMCA for anything else.
Now, the rates vary for these camps.
Yeah.
They're different based on what the camp. Some of them.
Based off what the camp is and the amount of time that they'll be there.
Yeah. Okay. But if a family doesn't have the resources, there's scholarships available too.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
There are scholarships, and all they have to do is come into the YMCA to pick up an application for that.
And that's just based on need, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Other things that are happening?
We have art camp, which I love. I actually got to learn from a really great local artist, Bob Weaver,
Okay.
and he was our high school art teacher, so I take a lot of the things that he showed me and get to teach the kids that.
Excellent. So when does that art camp begin?
That art camp is right at the end of July. It is the 24th of July through the 27th.
Okay. And ages for that?
Same, we have a 3 to 5, we have a 6 to 8, and a 9 to 12.
So most of the camps have those age group categories. That's
Yeah.
good. So it's.
I like to tailor it.
That's good. Yeah, because it would be definitely different for what they
Yeah.
would need, what they would be able to do.
It also lets me get a lot more students into the classes.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. That's great that you can share that again. So what's next on the calendar?
Next, we're moving into August.
Oh, and a new camp is in August, I understand.
Yes. One of the newest camps we have this year is our engineering camp.
Okay.
After having so many kids be really excited by the engineering aspects of science camp from last year, I wanted to make it its own section.
I know you're the director for these. Do you actually teach all the camps?
I do.
Okay, I didn't know if you had some help with those too.
Every now and again, I like to have some extra hands on deck just so it's not me the whole time.
Yeah.
But I think the kids like some fresh faces too. Kyle comes and helps out, and we've had other people come in and help out. We've had the game commission come in for different things, and I'd like to contact Westinghouse and see if they would like to send someone in.
Okay. The cost of the engineering camp?
The engineering camp is $26 for the 3 to 5 for our members, and for our non-members that's $34. And then the 6 to 8-year-olds and 9 to 12-year-olds are $45 for members and $60 for non.
So what's going to happen in engineering camp? Since that's a new one, let's talk a little bit about that.
So one of my favorite projects for science camp last year was our egg drop, and the kids actually built their own contraptions. They got to draw up a blueprint for what they wanted to do, and I provided some materials, and they got to bring others from home, and then we got to throw the egg contraptions off of the top of the playground that's behind us, and we got to see whose egg survived.
So the idea was to make something that would protect the egg.
Yes.
Yeah. How did that work out?
A lot of the kids had very successful drops.
Yeah, that's
They were
good.
very proud of their project, and they wanted to take their eggs home.
Now, is engineering, how many days is that camp?
That's going to be 4 as well.
4 days. So and those run Monday through Thursday, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. So off Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent.
Gives anybody who wants a nice long weekend the advantage.
Okay, what else is happening in August?
We have another dance workshop, and that's the modern and contemporary workshop. Modern and contemporary are two of my favorite styles, so I like to put them together, and it'll be a 2-hour workshop.
Okay. Now, dance is your specialty, I'm imagining.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you work on here the
Yep.
most. But you enjoy these other things
Oh,
too.
very much so.
Yeah, and these camps were new last year in 22, correct?
They were. We actually had a bit of a lull during COVID, of course, because there wasn't a whole lot that we could do. And once a lot of the precautions were taken away and we were able to get back to living a normal life, Steve said, "What do you want to do over the summer? Is there anything else?" And I said, "Is there anything I can't do?" And he said, "Go for it."
Yeah,
So
that's wonderful.
anything I had an interest in, or things that I like to do as hobbies, I wanted to bring for the kids.
That's great. We haven't covered them all yet, but it sounds like a lot of different variety too.
For
so
sure.
it could meet everyone's needs.
Yep.
Let's talk more. Is there anything more in August?
We do have a dance camp as well, and the dance camps are honestly the best way for any students who haven't taken a lot of the genres to come in and find something that they might like to do throughout the entire season.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah, we touch a little bit of everything there: ballet, hip hop, jazz, contemporary.
And what are the dates for that?
The dates for the one in August are August 7th through August 10th, and then we had another one that was in June, and that one is July 17th through the 20th.
Excellent. So all of these are available again on the Facebook page.
Yep.
The schedules are on there, so it's a lot of information. You can check that out.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to share?
We do have summer gymnastics as well, and Kristen has a nice schedule lined up. Her courses are 6 weeks, June 26th through August 2nd, and she has Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday classes.
Excellent. If you don't mind, give the website, Facebook page, and a phone number that they can contact you.
Sure, they can go to www.ymcalh.org. They can contact myself, at natalie.cohuth@ymcalh.org, or you can give us a call at 724-547-9622.
Natalie, I wish you luck with all your camps.
Thank you.
Thank you. That sounds like a great lineup there. I hope you have lots of success with that.
I'll have a blast.
Yeah, thank you for your work here.
Thank you.
Yeah. And now you're in the know.